Well, congratulations if you've been assigned Jenga. This is the Newton's laws in regular plain old Jenga. I usually like to give people one of the more complex versions, but if you got this one, works pretty much the same. Objects at rest remain at rest until acted upon by an outside unbalanced force. That outside unbalanced force is going to be my finger right now. So Newton's first law of motion is demonstrated here with Jenga. My lovely assistant Pam, that's my wife, she's helping us play today as we go along here. She's demonstrating Newton's second law. It takes a force to accelerate a mass. She's using her muscular force to accelerate some of the wooden pieces. Basically, it's getting it to move. But notice that they're fighting against her. That's the force of friction fighting against her. Top and bottom. We also saw as she was moving that really stiff piece there, Newton's third law in action. For every force, there's an equal and opposite force. If she pulled in one way, the resistance was going in the opposite direction. So it swayed and it slid together. So we've got Newton's third law. We're going to play until Newton's first law of motion is demonstrated. Objects in motion will remain in motion. Basically, when the force of gravity, Newton's second law, accelerates everything downwards, they'll just keep falling until they hit the normal force of the table as its resistance. Your job is going to be to diagram all those forces. You should probably diagram them here in the non-moving inertia state as well as a falling state. Whether that's a force pushing on the sideways, knocking it downwards, or gravity just getting a little bit stronger than the resistance underneath, causing all of the pieces to fall downwards. Gravity, the force, isn't getting stronger because there's more mass, but it's getting a little bit stronger because it's getting higher above the surface. And so as a result, they have further to fall, and then there's less overall resistance down below in the form of our normal force supporting everything. And so as a result, that becomes a little bit less stable, and the whole thing's going to start to fall over here in a moment. Can you believe that when we started, we've played a couple of games this last couple of days with my wife. She told me that she didn't think she'd ever played Jenga before. Can you believe that? She's 43. I mean, 29 with
I own my 43.
14 years of experience. Oh, that was almost Newton's first law right there. Newton's third law is fighting her. Fighting her. Watch it push against and it's swaying back and forth. Newton's third law. Every force there's an equal and opposite. There's a lot of equal and opposites right there. Nice moves. Look at how the normal force is getting spread out vertically. All the supporting forces are starting to fight against this. Also notice how force of gravity is getting shifted slightly to the sides as the whole thing gets tipped. Eventually that force of gravity on the tippings is going to be stronger than the supporting forces of all the pieces holding it up. And that will give us the crashing, unbalanced force of gravity. Newton's third law there in action. All right, we're shaking. Woo! Tough moves. Very scary. We've both almost knocked it over this round. I didn't lose! Yay! Make sure you do all your diagrams. Newton's laws, 3 paragraphs.